Oh, good God. It's like I ran the truck series. I tried to buy duct tape, but my card was declined. I can't even afford duct tape. I had to steal this duct tape. I mean, I guess that works. Paint it black and maybe NASCAR won't notice. No more shack rats before bed. Maybe no more shack rats. Says here on this poison I feed them. Ingestion may cause hallucinations or wild dreams. 600 likes for real food. We're in a bad way right now, folks. Don't have money for duct tape. Had to steal that black paint. Car came out looking pretty well. We don't have money for food. I'm sleeping on a bale of hay eating shack rats. Our star has fallen mightily far ever since that championship run we had in NASCAR 15 season. Things were looking kind of optimistically and positively out there at the Daytones. The first race, the Daytona duel, I cheated a little bit. No, I didn't. I had no idea that I had the difficulty set that low. We won that Daytona duel, and you know what? We ran up around the top 10, and then my recording software started work. Don't worry, we have enough space on the hard drive for me to record this today. Oh yeah, the game froze up, I had to restart. That's kind of when everything went to hell. We were gonna cut it pretty close, making it on fuel the rest of that race. If I hadn't become a prima ballerina, headed off down there into turn one, and pirouetted all across the track to die. Yeah, that ballerina got lit on fire. So because we did not finish the race, we wound up finishing in 42nd, but we led a lap. I think that's why we're in 41st. Ugly ending to what looked to be a pretty good weekend. We'll scroll up on through the points here and show you who the leader is. It's Chef Gordon Ramsay because... Did NASCAR 15 predict the Daytona 500 winner? And we didn't even realize it? 24 car wins the Daytona's 500. We're headed to Atlanta today. That's race 2. That's race 2 in the 2024 season. Make of that what you will. Our poor beat up car. I mean, that black paint really did wonders. You can't even tell that most of it is duct tape. Did gain a sponsor somehow at the end of last week. Mechanics Wear is now going to be, they're going to be giving us some credits for the next 8 races. I appreciate someone taking a chance on us. We have 110,000 credits as a matter of fact. But here's the thing, credits you can't spend at Walmart. It's only right here. Okay, so each one of these has their own little shits improved it. Wow. There is a lot to do here, and it's all very expensive. We can't afford any of this. We're gonna have to keep saving. Today, Atlanta. It's not the new Atlanta with drafting, which is what I honestly would prefer, being how slow our car probably is. We're going to need track position. In order to gain track position, we're gonna need pit strategy. That's probably the only way we're gaining any track position. Got a little bit ahead of myself. My fucking neck! I'm gonna try to go to the chiropractor tomorrow. That accident at the end of the Daytones, it really fucked me up. Anyways, this is not drafting Atlanta. It's just old, slick as balls. Balls that you dip in wax and then you peel the wax off and they're not hairy anymore. That kind of slick. It's sliding, it's slipping, and no gripping. Old time Atlanta, the way racing ought to be. We're gonna hit the track and we're gonna see how we fare. I hope I don't run around in last spot for a number of laps. Let's get the video started. Let's go! So I can spend credits on just having a better engine. That might be, honestly, we have the credits to do it. So let's at least see how this works out since we haven't done this yet. We're gonna have stock across the board. We're gonna spend 70,000 credits on this stuff. Hopefully we run better than we otherwise would.
Welcome to Hampton, Georgia, and our coverage of the Advocare 500. Alongside Darrell Waltrip, I'm Mike Joy.
Mike, I love this racetrack. It is so fast. When you head off in the first turn here, you're wide open. You go down in the corner. It's like riding a roller coaster. This joint is fast and it will get your attention.
Bobby Labonte has 6 wins here, Darrell, and Jeff Gordon 5. Who do you like today?
I like Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson is who I'm going to put my money on. He's got a 10th place average finish here. Jimmy Johnson's the man.
Atlanta's long been one of NASCAR's fastest and most competitive speedways. Will today's winner be right down around the white line in the corners? Or will he be up in the Harry Gant groove, almost scraping the outside wall?
Baby! Let's go racing, boys and girls!
Thank you, Daryl! I have to say, I was very happy to see how many of you guys were happy that I was doing this series, that we are back on the NASCAR 15. I'm also kind of happy with the car. Definite adjustments I can make to make it a little bit better from qualifying. I didn't do anything in the garage. We're going to do it as the race goes along. But we didn't qualify in last. We qualified in the 30s. And this track is a little bit goofy. So as long as we don't hit anything, we might be able to have a good run. We're on our way in Atlanta! We're still... All right, bitch. Ignore everything I said about this not being like the new Atlanta. This is the new Atlanta. The NASCAR 15 predicts all. NASCAR 15 saw just about everything coming. They got the 24 winning the Daytonas. They predicted that Atlanta would eventually get stupid. What else are we going to see as this year unfolds? They're doing a lot of they're just parking it. They're going through the corners real slow and getting into each other all sideways and stuff. I don't know, is this supposed to be this is the game's interpretation of old Atlanta with the car slipping and sliding? Top 20! Top 20! It don't want to turn. But maybe there's something to running stock instead of refurbished. I would think that would make an awful lot of difference. I just wonder if we're going to be able to run stock all the time, or if we're gonna run out of credit. We're not gonna have enough credits every week to always run stock, and sometimes we're gonna have to use refurbished. To be honest, this car should have been refurbished after what happened at the Daytonas. I probably should have been pinching them pennies. How you doing, 35 car? Are you concussed? You took a hell of a wallop when I popped that wall. This car's 100% refurbished after what I put it through. We're gonna blow up. Oh my God! Did they not take the tape off? I decided to use the qualifying setup in order to get a little bit extra juice out of this pony. And I removed tape. That's the only thing I did in the garage. I took some tape off just so we wouldn't have this problem. Well, we're fucked. We're gonna have to make a pit stop. That's all, and we have to wait for pit stops. We need a caution, or we're gonna have to wait for green flag stop. Too much duct tape. I put too much goddamn duct tape on the thing. I used up 50 rolls of duct tape, and I forgot that I can't be putting a strip of it over the goddamn grill. That's my beat. That's on me. I don't know if I've ever seen an engine get that hot. I'm fairly certain it's got 100% of the grill covered. Is this shit fixing to blow? Look at how that's starting to turn red. The dial, the thing. That stock engine is about to be refurbished. Oh man, it's looking bad. It's looking, how far can I at least push it on the fuel? I really don't want to make a pit stop yet until I know I'm in some sort of decent position when it comes to fuel strategy. Is it bad that I use an entire single one of the rolls of duct tape just on the grill alone? What's this bitch doing? What's it? The game's freezing and he got the 15. Big time slow. Maybe he put too much duct tape on his grill. I'm still running competitive. Still keeping up with everybody, and Dingle Diggle's getting a monstrous run. Yeah, now we're starting to lay down. Engine's starting to die. We should probably... I want to push it a couple more laps. Well, apparently the 15's okay. He's back up to speed. That's kind of weird, whatever the hell happened a lap ago. All right, yeah, I'll get you guys back. Motherfucker, I was letting you go! Yeah, go run a race at Monza. I think we should come in. We're really losing a lot of speed here. Sorry, kids! All right, now pit stops have begun. And there's my boy from the Daytonas last week, Whitney Spears. We're gonna do this shit together, just like we fucking DNF'd together last week. All right, I gotta make adjustments. All right, yeah, that's way too fucking much. That's qualifying tape. I kind of got a little bit confused in the menus. What the hell was that? Was that a machine gun? Someone's opening fire on me! I'm not well liked by the fans. We don't have very many fans out there. Mostly because I wreck all their favorite drivers. You know how Hamster said, I just beat your favorite driver? My motto is, I just wrecked your favorite driver. Okay, so is that dial thing, is that gonna get back to normal? Or did I do some permanent damage on this thing? It is pegged, and it sure ain't a fun kind of pegging. Oh, bitch is driving! Bitch! Ah! Wow! He drove through the grass, right up into everybody. Well, that was a caution that wanted to happen, that luckily did not. Get the fuck out the way, damn it! What are you doing? Can't better. Fuck everybody up, he got popped. Someone hit him from the back. This is one of the trickiest pit roads. We might still have a problem. The engine, well, the red on the dial has gone away, but I might have done some permanent damage to this engine because look at how it's just changing colors. It's like a friggin' chameleon. That it's slowly decreasing. It's slowly going back to normal. But I'm getting the feeling it's gonna take a while. I cooked this puppy. It's not good. We're not in a good spot. We could probably use like a caution just to reset everything and try to get back on the right page. Also, this thing is way too damn tight. We've been way too focused on the temperatures of the engine. I haven't really focused on the handling of it. It is too tight. I took a bunch of wedge out of it. It still don't make a difference. Hey! Mrucz set me up for the wall pop! Another chapter in the storybook story of Mrucz versus Mrucz! Fuck you! What are you doing? What are you doing? What the fuck is Kansas having a senior moment? Well, it's all white again. It's white like my shirt. It's not forming its own combustion. The only way it should be combusting is with the gas that I feed it when I hit the pedal. What it was doing, what this engine was doing, it was so hot, it was so overheated, it was powering itself with its heat. You can't do that. These guys are just some good Samaritans that I found out in the parking lot before the race started. I was like, hey guys, you want to change my tires today? Because I don't have a pit crew. They were all like, rah, 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 rah. They were loaded on Heinekens. But I'm glad that they were able to change my tires for me. Definitely was faster than I would have been able to do it all alone. We have no fucking money. I have no employees. I'm building these cars out of duct tape, black paint, in a shack filled with rats. Everything is fixed? I believe we're good. We're good to go. We fixed up the car. I'm really happy that I had my crew there to help me get this car back in one piece. I don't need to be hitting the wall. We've damaged this thing enough. Okay. Okay. Man, does my neck hurt. All because of that Daytona accident. We might have found something. Oh my God, what the fuck are you guys doing? We might have found something with the handling. And just like that, we were in 42nd about a lap and a half ago. Now we're battling for 6th. I completely blew by Mrucz. Whenever I see him, he's gonna get a knuckle sandwich. We're doing some work here, people. Okay, it doesn't like the center of the corner. No, it's not a fan of the center. But the center's where the Tootsie Roll is. You're telling me you don't like Tootsie Rolls? Tootsie Roll is a weird fucking tasting candy. I don't blame you not for liking Tootsie Rolls. Got back by Bushy, rocking and rolling in 3rd. Almost halfway through this race. Got the 2 car, got the 5. I think I can get this 5 car here in a few. As long, maybe he's gonna, they screw up a lot. He screws up, he gets a little bit too sideways, I'll have him. Plus, I'm also really good entering 1. It's the only problem around this entire track is the center of 1 and 2. In between 1, I got nothing. It just goes right for the wall. Okay. Yeah, it's just tight. It's a bit pushy. I've made it better, but it could still be even more better. Damn. All right, it was really good on the initial restart. And I had a good amount of grip, but already it feels like that's changing. And I'm having to slow down a ton. I'm just thinking, I almost don't even want to work on the R&D stuff for this series. Because I'm running in 3rd with a shit box. I don't want to develop the car to a point where I'm just leading every lap and driving off with every race and winning all the time. Because that's not fun. This is fun. I'm trying to wrangle this demon beast to actually corner and to make speed and to keep up. I'm actually legitimately having a hard time with that. But that feels way more realistic, way more natural than just, all right, we made this car a Red Balls 2023, and now we're gonna dominate, we're gonna lead every lap, and we're gonna win every race. Like, that shit ain't fun. I wanna have a challenge. Well, in case you haven't noticed, we got a ton of pit stops happening. Yeah, the top two, they pitted. That's the only way I found the lead, because they were driving off from me. So got a lot of cars on pit road. I haven't seen anybody driving through the grass yet, or missing the pit road. Everything's been clean and green so far. Really ought to keep better track of what laps I make pit stops on. I think it was like around lap 20. Probably would need to go like at least another 5 laps in order to make it on this, like our last pit stop. I'm not sure we're making it 5 more laps though. Damn, look at those fresh Goodyears. Yes, he parks it on me. Yeah, them tires are worth something. I'm thinking if I make a pit stop here, being that I've stayed out a while longer than these guys, we're probably gonna fall out of third. Okay, people are coming back down pit road. It's a stupid Eutechnics crap. I guess they're making their final pit stop here, because now they feel like that they can make it, even though they were just on pit road. Instead of stretching it the full fuel distance, they make their pit stop as soon as they enter their fuel window. I might actually be able to pull this off. I believe we can make it. I think I can stay out one more, and then we'll be good. All right, here we go. We're coming down. I haven't seen Mrucz yet, otherwise I would have wrecked him and brought out a caution. Don't you hit me. Don't you hit me. I'm coming down. We're going to make some more... What the fuck are you doing? We're going to make some more adjustments here. Don't be speeding. And try to loosen it up. I've got a fresh case of Heineken's. I bought it with my last remaining money for you guys. After the race is over, if we win. And if we don't win, I'm gonna drink all of that myself. We actually did. Oh my God. Okay, no, the 2 car is gone. He is really far out there. But things got really stretched apart, where I'm still in the top 5. Oh, that's sexy. That felt good right there. Took a bunch more wedge out of it, went up on the track bar. We're handling for the time being, but we were handling at the beginning of the last run, and then it kind of all fell apart. Look at this lap. Look at this lap I'm gonna put up. Close to the fastest lap turn. I built this car myself, bitch. No help needed. All love. Fuck that R&D work. I can figure this out. I can make it. I'm gonna win a championship. All right, never mind. Yeah, it's already starting to fade. That's incredible. Our tire wear is awful. A lot of pit stops. Again, a lot of pit stops happening as we're on 10 to go. The top 4, do they feel like they can make it? I doubt it. Am I gonna back my ass into our first win with career mode? Keeping my eyes peeled for Mrucz. Oh, that's a first. Getting kind of loose out of the corner. I know we might be setting up for a victory here if everybody decides to pit, which the 2 car... What the hell?
Watch your rear.
Why? The 2 car was like parked. He was just chilling down on the apron. But it seems now, if I'm looking at that mini-map, that either he made it to the pit road, or he just started driving again. We got some Eutechnics stuff happening down here on pit entry. As I was saying, if I come across that 1 car, though I may be set up for victory, or at least a very good result, revenge trumps all. Hamster's right up the road here.
Coming low.
Where am I gaining on him? I'm gaining on him. Is he gonna make a pit stop? And probably, but if not, I could possibly get there. He's slowing down a lot. Through 1 and 2 right there, I made up like a half a second. Is he gonna be making is he looking to make a pit stop this time? Or is he just, he's trying to make a pit stop. Oh my God, and I'm pushing. Tire wear is through the roof. 4 to go. New leader, move. I can't turn the blessed car. Come on, just make it a little bit further. Keep that duct tape sticky a little bit longer. Hamster's done, he's out of here. All right, so who's that? Jeff Gordon Ramsay's in 3rd, 21 seconds down. I think we're gonna make it. I think we're good, getting close. But we were closer in the last fuel run. I can't believe that we actually stayed green the rest of this way. With the way they've been driving, white flag, up in that air. Mrucz Motorsport. Our facilities burned to the ground. We had about 5 million employees in that building who sadly all perished in the flames. Not a single one survived. Probably should have done a better job installing those smoke alarms. So it's just me. We lost it all. I lost it all. but I was able to rebuild in a shack in Alabama. I built this car, and we win Atlanta. You are fucking right. We are winners once more. We will be defending that Mrucz Motorsport Championship from NASCAR 15 season. I know we kind of backed our asses into this victory with all those damn pit stops that were happening, but who cares? A trophy's a trophy! Yeah, get your goofy ass out of that car. Watch it doesn't crumble beneath your weight. It's only duct tape after all. That trophy just said the Advocare 500, but I know for a fact that this race was called the Oral-B 500. Attention to detail, you technics. You gotta love it. We didn't lead the most laps. Bushy led the most laps. Ooh, that's gotta sting. AI is just kind of broken and wonky at this place. They're not very good. They slow down on the straightaways for absolutely no reason at all. So it's not really much of a surprise that we were able to pull this one off. Actually, it kind of was. I was kind of expecting that we weren't going to run that well. I'm not doing any R&D work because that would suck the fun out of it. This is going to be fine the way it is. I just hope that we can find some sponsors along the way that can help me, expand my working environment, pay my mortgage, buy me frozen pizzas, because I'm skin and bones over here. He ends up in second spot, 24 seconds out, Jumba there in third, and then everybody else was a lap down. I think Darb made like an extra pit stop, read all about it, for no reason really at all. Fastest lap of the race went to Old Man Bushy, and biggest douche of the race went to this fuck. The 24 car finishes in 24th in 2024. After winning the Daytona's 500 a week ago. There's something deep hidden in amongst all of that, but I'm too stupid to pull it apart. You know, we just had problems with Chip Ganassi racing across the board today. This motherfucker was impatient. Got one guy to finish 3 laps down. Gilligan. 3 laps down in 49 laps? That's an awful lot. You know, this fucking clown is laughing in his helmet. Well, that makes a difference. I'm not 100% certain the math that they're doing here, considering I was in 41st. It's not in order, that's why. I forgot, yeah, we have to deal with this stupid shit again. All right, so the way that this point standings works, if you're new to this, if you haven't watched my NASCAR 15 season, the standings are all fucked up. What you have to do to truly understand who is in what points position, you see that number, that plus 12? Do exactly that to whatever position I'm currently sitting in. So 7 plus 12. I'm in 19th. I'm not even shitting you. That is how this works. Chef Boyardee, 6 minus 3. He's in 3rd. They're doing some backwards fucking math in England. This is what NASCAR gets. Having a British company make a NASCAR video game. Jemai in 9th, Rogated 5th. That's kind of weird. 6th. He's actually truly in 2nd, and Tony the Tiger is your points leader. So we're down 24 on the points lead. We're 19, but we're in the playoffs. We have a win now, so we can breathe a little bit easier. I despise you and everything you stand for. Scroll through the points here, show you where everybody sits at, and if you would care to do the math, hey, feel free. I can guarantee you this. Whitney Spears is in last. Ream would like to offer you a sponsorship deal for the next 8 races. This is an exciting opportunity for the team as more spot. All right, Ream. Sell them water heaters, buy me frozen pizza. I just don't think we're going to do this. We have a whole bunch of credits, but I was able to win without upgrading a single thing. I just want to see if we really start to struggle, then maybe I'll think about it. And our next attempt at struggling will be at Viva Las Viagra. That'll be next week. Is that where NASCAR runs? I think they run in Vegas, so the first 3 weeks are exact matchups with what's actually going on. NASCAR 15 is just even more relevant today than it ever was before. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I love you. Ow. Every single last one of you. Thank you for tuning in. My neck hurts. This isn't just the Daytona crash. I think some shit happened before that. It might have been when I was wrestling and the other guy, he threw me around the ring. He threw me into the ropes and I bounced off of him, and then I tripped and I stumbled forward and I landed on the back of my head, like butt forward. So it was like my head, my chin touched my solar plexus. I was able to lick my own nipple. It was a very strange time. And that's not because I got moobies. and they're stretchable. They're very far away, and my nipples are very far down, but when I landed like that on my neck, I touched it a little bit. It felt unnatural. I'll see you in the next video.